Guys, my name is Shrikant Idam and welcome to my YouTube channel S Idam Techie. Today we are going to discuss about the networking topic. So what exactly is networking? A group of computers connected together to share resources with each other is called networking. So resources like it can be a data, printer or local volumes. Okay. So here we have three types of networking. One is LAN and second one is MAN, third one is WAN. LAN means local area network. It is a collection of devices connected in one physical location such as office, building or home. A LAN can be small or large, ranging from home network with one user to an enterprise network with thousands of users and devices in an office or school. So what exactly it means is, so here I have a hub or a switch. Okay, here I have connected multiple computers together and I am sharing my printer here, sharing one resource. So it can be by office network, it can be my home network, or it can be my school network. So this is LAN. So it is a one physical location. Okay. The advantage of a LAN are the same as those for any group of devices network together. So the advantage will be like a group of devices can be grouped together and share it. The device can be a single internet connection, shared files with one another, printer to shared printers, and be accessed and even controlled by one another. Here, using LAN, I can share my internet, share files, and share printer. That is what explained here. Second one is MAN. Here in MAN, for example, I have three small branches and main branch is present in a different city. Okay, in case if I have one storage server, okay, using internet I can share my data and can be accessed from my branches, from my other branches. If the servers are connected in different cities, okay, to access the data from other computer, internet is used to access the data. This is known as MAN. Suppose we have a office and its branch is in different city and you want to access the data. The data will be stored in a server. The server can access in the head office through internet, which is secured in servers. So your main server can access the data of all other branches using internet, but it is within city. That is MAN. What is WAN? WAN means wide area network that connects a group of computers over large distances. Here I have a LAN which is present in Paris and one more LAN present in London, one more LAN present in New York. So these three LANs are present in different countries, but this can be shared using internet. Their resources can be accessed using internet. That is called WAN, wide area network. WANs are often used by large business to connect their office networks. Each office typically has its own local area network or LAN, and this LANs connected using a WAN via WAN. If the servers are in different countries, the data is getting access all over the countries through internet. This is called as WAN. So as I explained here, in order to access other countries LAN, we need internet. Then only you can access the LAN which is present in other country, or else it is not possible. So now we have another topic called topology. Example, network design. How you design your network. So here we have bus, star, ring, mesh, tree, and point to point. So this is different designs which are available in topologies. Bus topology. So this is a very old model. In this method, the computer is connected in a serial wise side by side. If any computer wants to access the data, each computer has to be turned on. So here is a LAN cable which is called as a backbone. okay, and all the computers are connected side by side, and they are using one printer. But in case if computer A wants to share data with computer D, computer B and C needs to be turned on. The same way, if they want to access the printer, all the computers needs to be turned on. In case if this LAN cable, the backbone gets corrupted, it's goes down, you cannot access your any shared data. So that is one disadvantage. Next is ring topology. So here all the computers are connected in the ring method. Okay, so this computer is connected to this computer and this computer is connected to this computer. In case if this LAN cable goes down, okay, or this computer goes down, the entire network will also go down. That is this is the old model, so this is also a disadvantage. That is the reason we are not using it anymore. The same thing explained here. In this topology, the computers are arranged in the ring method, but this is also similar like bus. Each and every computer needs to be turned on to access the data. In a ring network, every network device is connected with two neighbor devices with point-to-point connection for communication purpose. So this computer is connected to this one and this one is connected to this one. This is called point-to-point connection. All devices in a ring network make a loop. Loop means round. If any cable or device is failed, the loop will break and also break down the entire network. In the ring network, messages travel through the loop in the same direction. It means to say same direction like this. So we don't use it anymore. Next we have is star topology. Star topology is the most popular network topology that is used in many business and home networks today. So nowadays at home and offices, most of the companies are using star topology. Okay, a star topology is established with a central connection point called a hub node. So here a hub will be connected, okay, in central, and all the LAN cables are used to connect to your computers to share the resources. So in case if this one LAN cable goes down, it will not bring down the entire network. It will only get disconnected from this machine. Still all the computers can present in LAN and share resources. The same thing is explained here. A star topology is established with a central connection point called hub. The hub may be an actual hub device or a network switch or a network router. It can be a hub or a router. The network devices generally connect to the hub with using Ethernet cable or RJ45 cable, also known as RJ45 cable. So using RJ45 cable, we connect all the computers. The main benefit of a star network is that failure in any star network cable will only take down one computer access but not entire LAN. In case of one network cable, it will bring down only one computer, not the entire network. However, if the hub node fails, the entire network will go down. So in case if hub fails or switch fails, then there will be no communication in a network, right? So that is what explained there. Next is mesh or tree topology. So here in this picture, all the computers are connected with each other. Okay, it is a complicated network. We need more infrastructure in order to design this. This computer may have multiple LAN cards. We may use multiple routers, switch and hubs, and we need more LAN cables in order to form communication. This method is used when we have hundreds of computers connected together. This method is used in big companies. So this technology, this design is will be used in big companies. Okay. In this method, we use many routers and hubs and switches. That's right. In a mesh network, every network device is connected to every other network device with a point-to-point connection. So what does it mean is every computer, every device is connected with other device, okay, to form a connection. This topology is mostly used in WAN and wireless network. In case if you are using WAN, then you can use this technology. This route concept is introduced by mesh technology, and this topology is used by routers to determine the best path. So in order to communicate to this computer, there are many paths, okay. So router will decide which is the best path to use this network. Mesh network also provide physical link redundancy in the event of link failure. So what does it mean is, in case of any link is failed, still we have like many other paths to communicate with the device. As each link is connected to all other devices in a mesh network, this topology is most expensive and difficult to maintain. As we have multiple routers, cables, and LAN cards connected to all the devices, so it is difficult to maintain. We need more infrastructure and more people to maintain it, and it is expensive. Two types of mesh technologies are possible. If every device is connected to all other devices, it is called full mesh. On the other hand, partial mesh also possible, where some devices are connected to only indirectly to others. So depending upon the requirement, they can create full mesh. It means we can connect all the devices together. In case if you don't want all the devices to communicate with each other and to form point to point connection, then you can form a partial mesh. You can create only few you can select only few computers and form a partial mesh. That is what it's called here. So thank you for watching, guys. Please do subscribe and like and share it with your friends. Meet you in next class. Thank you.